Hi friends, welcome to my channel Tech Developer, and I am happy that you are seeing my videos and videos are getting increasing the views. So I hope you are enjoying my videos and you are also learning from them. So I request you all that if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell notification icon so that you can get the latest update to my all the new videos. And if you are already the subscriber, please share these videos with your friends so that they can also learn the new concepts and the things that I am creating the videos over that. So let's get started with the video. So in this video I am going to cover the question for the interview related to the Java 8 Stream API, that how we can convert the list of employee to the map where the key will be employee ID and value will be the employee object itself, right? So in the earlier video, if you have seen my earlier video, in my earlier video we have converted the list of employee to the map where key was employee ID and value was the employee name. But this time the question is, we have to convert that list of employee to the map where key will be the employee ID and value will be the employee object itself. So let's create the class for that and see how we can convert our list of employee to the map where key will be employee ID and value will be the employee object. Right. So let's create the class for that. Let me rename the class as a question 4, right? And let me give the comment over the class so that we can get the comment related to that what is our question that we are solving. So converting the list to the map where employee ID will be the key and value will be the employee object. So let's create the main method, and for saving the time I am copying the code from my last video, that the list of employee objects and the employee class with having the properties. So let me copy and paste that so that we can reduce the time. So we have copied the employee class and the data and the object creation of the employees and the list of the employee, right? So one second. Sorry. One second. What happened? Already defined. Okay, so in that we have already defined. So let me rename this as employee 2, or we can say I can give the name as employee class. Okay, let me give this employee class, employee class, sorry, employee class, employee class, employee class, employee class, employee class, employee class, and employee class this, and let me change the constructor name also, right? So now we have this thing resolved. Actually the name I already have there, so that's why it was causing the problem. So let's see. So we have the available data, that is employee objects, and we have the list of employee, right? So now we have to convert it to the map where the key will be the employee ID and value will be the employee object itself, right? So for that what we will do, we will just use the employee list dot stream dot map, sorry, the collect and the collectors dot to map, because in my last video also I have told you that we are converting our collection of lists to the map. So using the stream we have to use the collectors method for that. Let me create the map. The return type long and this will be the employee class, right? So employee class, let me give the name here also. So it is a map, so employee map is there. So for this employee list dot stream dot collect collectors dot to map. Now we have two ways. As I already told you in my last video that we have two ways to convert the map, that we can use either the lambda expression or we can use the concept of method reference. So let's see that how we can convert this to the map using the lambda expression. So lambda expression, for that we need to create an object for the lambda, and then the employee dot get id, and similarly employee this object, and then simply passing that object. So you can simply see that we have used the employee object as a lambda part, and we are fetching the id from it, right? And similarly for the value part, we are passing the same employee object as it is, so that it can be like the map where key will be the id and value will be the employee object. So let's see how the output is coming. So let me iterate over it, employee map. Let me copy this code of SOP, 1 second, from my last video so that we can save the time, right? So this time the name is not there, it will be the employee class object. Let me have a two-string representation for that. So let me create the two-string method for my employee class. So we have the string representation there. Now if you use the two-string method, so it will give at least a proper readable format. Otherwise it will give you the random kind of name to the object. So we have been using this, then there the employee, right? So employee will be there. So it will be the employee class, that is the employee object, and key will be the ID. So let's run this application and let's see the output how it is coming. So let's go to the run as and run as the Java application. So now you can see here that the key value pair is coming as 1, the employee object, the Piyush, and 2 is also having their own employee object, 3 is also having the own employee object, and 4 ID is having their own employee object, that you can see from here, right? So this is the part that we have done, that we converted our list of employee class to the map where key was employee ID and value was the employee object itself, right? Using the lambda expression. Now let's see that how we can convert the same thing using the method reference. So let's take it. Let me copy paste employee map, then collectors.toMap. So employee class get ID, right? So we need the ID as a key, and now the value. So for the value, if we need the method reference, we have two ways, right? One is that I can say employee, the employee class and new, right? But for that, what I need the public employee class and the employee class object itself, right? So let this dot id equals to employee class dot get id, this dot age is equals to employee class dot get age, this dot name equals to employee class dot get name, and this dot salary equals to employee class dot get salary. Okay, so we are just copying that constructor data from the object. So now you can see that we have converted using this. We can give the new object reference because and why it is like we are passing the employee class object itself, because as I already told you that whatever the stream method we apply now, so it apply on each of the element. So we have that object as we similarly shown you that employee, and we are passing the employee object. So whenever the object will be the new now, so it will be taking the employee object as an argument, or you can say the parameterized constructor, so that we can here the create the copy constructor for that. Okay, so this is the another way that we can use to, if you want to use the method reference. And there is also the another way also using the function dot identity that I will show you now. But before that, let's create the let's run this application and see if the output is same or not. So let's run this application, and now you can see your output is same. So for the ID 1, the employee object is there. For ID 2, employee object is there. For ID 3, employee object is there. And for ID 4, employee object is there as comparatively, as correspondent to the employee object. Right? So we can see here. So now let's see that how we can convert this list to map again, but this time using the method reference with the function dot identity. So let me copy the code for that. So it will be the as it is code, the employee class dot get ID, because key will be the ID same, but for the value we need function, so, function dot identity, this one. So what we need to do is by giving the key as the employee class get ID, for the value we need to give the function dot identity. So here the confusion comes to the most of the people that what is the function dot identity. So let me explain you little very easily that you know that we are doing the map function collectors dot to map, and in that we are passing the function. What is one is the key mapper function and one is the value mapper function, right? So this is saying that this is a just function part, and we are giving the identity. See, whatever the function we are applying over here, we are applying only on the employee. So employee object or the employee class data is itself an identity for the function. So that's why it generally means function dot identity means whatever the employee class object that we have in the stream, so that element will itself be available here as a value. So I hope this video clears you the concept of converting the list of employee class to the map, where key will be employee ID and value will be the employee object. So I think I am closing this video. So hope this video going to help you guys. So bye for now, and please share and subscribe my channel and do like the comment, so that I can get the motivations to make more videos over that. Thank you for watching this video guys. Please subscribe the channel. Bye for now.